Hello, good morning and warm welcome. It is Friday and it is time for decoding of the Economic Times newspaper. The new variant of the coronavirus crisis, Omicron, is spreading. Many new cases have been reported. Many countries have shut down yet again. Our industry secretary there's an article on our industry secretary sharing his views and how there'll be a small hit on our economy. So today, that is the news that we will be decoding from page number 13 of the Economic Times newspaper. And before I begin on that, let me welcome my people. So, hi Shweta, Bhagya, Kaveri, good morning, and warm welcome everybody. Hey Sarita, Pooja, good morning. Yes, I love that sun coming in. Okay, so I am reading and let's discuss, let's decode this news together. Hey Pooja Sharma, good morning. Hi Diksha. Arokya, good morning. Okay, let's begin. So Omicron to cause small blip, says industry secretary. The Omicron variant of COVID-19 is unlikely to have much impact on India's economic growth. This is being said by Industry Secretary Anurag Jain, and he said this yesterday on Thursday. So he's saying the impact will not be more than 5 to 10 basis points, and the country is much better prepared with the new wave and can meet demand for up to 19,000 tons of oxygen if the need arises. We are reasonably confident that the most probable case, a small blip which may give a 10 basis point difference in growth, but otherwise we do not expect a lot of problems due to Omicron on the economic front. So not much is going to get affected by Omicron in our economy. That is what he's saying. Several economists have said that the third wave could dent the March quarter growth by as much as 30 basis points. So economists are a little pessimistic. They are saying that the March quarter, which is exactly this quarter that we are in, Jan, Feb, March, the last quarter of the financial year which is running right now, it might get a dent, okay, and they are saying 30 basis points down. So while the industry secretary said 5 to 10 basis points, economists are saying 30 basis points. And remember, this is all talking about the future. So we are all speculating in many ways here. India on Thursday saw the biggest single day jump of 495 Omicron cases, taking the total number of infections of the new variant to 2630, and this is according to the Health Ministry data. So the highest number of cases have been reported, and on the other side, this is what is being speculated for the economy. The country reported 90,928 fresh COVID-19 infections, the highest in over 200 days, pushing its caseload to 3,51 lakh 9,286, and that's what the data showed. So Jain also said that the Department for Promotion and Industry and Internal Trade is focused on creating 2 million new jobs. And this is in startups by officially registering 50,000 new startups. So new jobs are getting created. Many new startups are being opened. In one of the paragraphs, it's saying 11 new jobs per startup are getting created, and the cases might be rising. Still, economy ain't going to take that bigger hit. That's what is being said. What do you think? Is there already a decrease in consumption where you are? Please start typing, because that will tell us a lot on where we are headed. Is Omicron already scaring you? Are you now not going out or life is as normal? Please start sharing. Where are you now? Hey Ashna, Ritu, good morning. Kaveri, you're saying yes, everyone is getting it, but it's affecting 99% of the people only as much as a common cold. Okay? Okay, so Kaveri is speaking from experience. She's saying it's only as bad as common cold, and that's it. The market won't get affected by a cold. Okay, Kaveri, got it. I like that. Hey Sindhuri, good morning. What about others? Are you going out? Are you getting scared? Are you living life as normal and buying things as usual? Let's start sharing. It will give us a lot of insight on how we are doing. Ritu, I think we all need to accept and carry on, take the necessary precautions and keep a positive mind. Sure. So Ritu is sharing that she is, living life as normal as it can be and taking all the precautions and moving on. Shweta is saying that it is scaring her, but she doesn't think it's going to stop people from the day-to-day activities. So Shweta, what about you? Are you following your daily activities as usual? Is life continuing as usual, or are you getting a little scared and not going to places? Ashna, Omicron is not scary as of now, but everyone is taking more precautions as before and thinking twice before going out. Okay, got it. So yeah, thinking twice has begun. Be cautious, careful. Got it, Kaveri. Government restrictions have started to come back again. Yes, Saili. But the people's enthusiasm doesn't seem to go down. Okay. This is all, we're talking in general. I was wondering if you would like to share your experience on how you're doing. Sindhuri, are you learning to live with it just like any other illness? The market will be affected, less buying already, but show will go on. So let's make it more about ourselves, guys. Okay, we're generalizing it. We're all, again, speculating, predicting. Okay? Like I've been sharing, let's stay away from prediction. Let's stay away from speculation. How about you sharing your personal experience? Are you right now getting scared? Like personally, if I talk about me, once a week I definitely go to a mall, which is a high-end mall here in Delhi, in the center of Delhi, Chanakyapuri diplomatic area. And that's called the Chanakya Mall, and I am a frequent visitor there. Like once a week is very, very normal, and I buy some of my green veggies from food hall. It's my usual, my cheese and stuff, and I also have a coffee there. I've been going there for now some years, and despite the Omicron hitting and all the news coming, I am still going. I mean, nothing is stopping me from going, and I'm not choosing to order from Big Basket. Rather, I know that if I order from Big Basket, I will save money. But, I am not sure about the quality of the green veggies. So, I am personally just going. I'm not getting stopped. Yes, I am not going to the open market areas, which are extremely crowded, and they are again 15 minutes drive from my house, like Connaught Place. If people know in Delhi, it's a very, very known place. But yeah, I'm not going there. So yeah, I think it's more a choice on how we're going to live. Pooja is saying my office was about to start. I was excited to join back, but due to Omicron, have to stay back home. So yes, there is definitely some fear. Got it, Pooja. Sangeeta, you're staying away from going out as far as possible. Okay, because if we stay away from going out as far as possible, then if other people are thinking like Sangeeta, then what? Is the economy really not going to get hit? Pooja Sharma is saying she's at home, not going out. Hubby tested positive few days back. Got it. You guys are still quarantined. Take care, okay, Pooja Sharma. Shweta, you're working from home, but you do go out only if necessary. So still in, right? Sarita, you're conducting in-person sessions now. Okay, so you're choosing to go out and conducting in-person sessions. Ritu, you're being a bit scared to venture out. You will be using precautions strictly. Okay, but you're moving out, right? You are moving out with precautions. Ritu, you heard of a friend down with COVID and he has fever, body pain. So you're being cautious. Okay, yeah, the fear is spreading. Kaveri, every day you hear more people getting positive. People you know. Yeah, people I know are getting positive. We thought my son has been exposed to it last week. We all have had RT-PCR and rapid antigen tests, so all negative. We're all extra careful. We have a guest staying with us who needs to travel on Monday. My goodness, okay. Siley is saying she's not scared. Her needs are minimal and doesn't require her to go out. My focus is following my daily routine of studies, good habits, planning for the future. Okay. Ashna is saying I am a dentist. And all I can say is that I do not see a decrease in the number of patients coming to us. And they don't seem to be much concerned. While during the last wave there was a hit. So life normal as before. Got it. We're getting a lot of mixed views here. Ashna, good to hear about Kerala and your dentistry work. Preeti, you're working from home alternate days. Ritu, you're spending on necessaries, avoiding luxuries as much as possible. But the irony is that things that were considered luxury years ago have now become necessaries. Okay, some expenses in your case cannot be avoided. Got it? Mixed views again. Yeah, guys. Mixed views. I don't know what the future will be. But yeah, my intention was that we all hear each other and see how we are operating. Well, some of you are going to office alternate days. Some of you are working completely from home. Some of you are moving out only for necessaries. Some of you are moving out for luxuries as well. Some of you are saying, okay, let's take precautions and move. This is life as normal as it can be, while others are saying, no, let's stay home. So I'm getting a lot of mixed views here. And I don't know what to make of it in the future. I don't want to speculate. Also, I don't want to speculate where our economy will be. I've heard the industry secretary saying, I've heard all of you, and that's it. Okay, this is what is so of the situation, and can we learn to live with what is so instead of trying to make out something of what's happening right now? Yeah, make out something, make up something. Let's just stay away from that way of thinking. You know, one thing if you can pick from the decoding sessions or from all the sessions that I lead here on our social media is the way to think. A lot of us, when we fall for the way of thinking that doesn't help us accumulate wealth, it just takes us nowhere. So if you can just learn to think, and one of the things definitely is stay put. Live with what is so. Talk straight and be there. Sarita is saying our Mehendi work also started, but we make our team wear visor and mask and are careful. Got it. Got it. So thank you everybody for sharing. I trust today's message is loud and clear. No matter what we hear, no matter how much speculation we hear in the papers, the next thing is reaching out to the community and hearing some individual views. And when we have collected a lot of views around us, let's stay put. Let's not make opinions. Let's learn how to dance with the uncertainty of life and strive for our financial goals. On this note, I'm closing this live. Thank you so much for participating. If you got benefited from our work, you're benefiting from our lives, from our programs, please don't forget to pass them on. We're committed to make 50 lakh women financially educated by 2030, and definitely I request your support in the mission. Alone, the core team at Women on Wealth can't do it. We need you, our community members. So make sure you spread the word. You can spread this video, you can tell people about the program you did and how you benefited and more. Just spread the word. Thank you so much. On this note, I am closing this live. Take charge, stay safe, and keep coming back. I now see you on Tuesday for the decoding of the ET Wealth newspaper. Take charge. Loads of love.